run your business mostly on WhatsApp, let me show you 6 systems that you can build today that will make your business and your life so much easier. So let's just go into it. The first one would definitely be the booking confirmation. So if you run, say an what's it called, hair salon. I don't know, my accent keeps playing with me. Hair salon. So if you run maybe an hair salon, if you run maybe nails, if you're a nail tech, if you're any of those services, if you're in the service industry where people have to book, say coaching, whatever, that people have to book a service with you. One thing that is very important to you is to confirm their booking. So once someone books a service with you, you have to be readily allowed to confirm those bookings. And this is something that I'm sure that you do manually. So every time someone tells you, oh, I want to book for so, and you're like, okay, let me go in and check if I'm free on so, and then they finally come back and you're like, oh, I'm free, and they'll make the deposit. That's a lot of work. So you can just use this to watch for every time someone. You can just have a public form that people can go in and fill, to pick their available dates, with matching to your own available date. So every time a day is picked, it blurs out that day, right, or that time. So someone comes in, the person only sees your available dates. So once the person sees your available dates, the person can book in, anytime that works for them. So what is now going to do is watch for new rules, like every new booking that comes into your database back end, because this is your back end connection to, the front end that they actually fill and put in the available time. So it will watch for the new roles that have been created back in, and then send them a WhatsApp message. Oh, I've seen your booking. Thank you for booking with us. Make sure, or if you need to give them any information that they need to have, okay, make sure that you are there maybe 30 minutes before the time. Make sure you come with this. Make sure you come with that. You can go ahead and add that in the message that you're sending to them, right? So that's system number one. So now that you've confirmed their booking, system number two can help you remind them of their booking. So say their booking will be due in 24 hours. Their booking is due in 1 hour. So that means their booking is in 1 hour, or their booking is in 24 hours. You can have a system like this that can actually go in and remind them of their booking. So what it will do is search for the roles that search for clients whose bookings are in 24 hours, 1 hour, or you can do 2 days, 3 days, whatever interval you want to be reminding them. For this particular example, I have, as you can see here, 24 hours and 1 hour. So that means once a customer's booking is due in 24 hours, they're going to receive a reminder. And once it's due in 1 hour, they'll also receive a reminder that, oh, your booking is due in 1 hour. Hope you're already on your way here. We cannot wait to see you, or all of that. Hope you're getting ready for our meeting. I'm looking forward to it, and all of that. So that is system number two. The system number three can be an appointment scheduling system. So if you handle all of your appointments in WhatsApp, so you can use this to actually take care of all of your new inquiries. So what this is going to do is watch for new messages. If the message contains, oh, I want to book a meeting, when can I have a meeting with you, and all of that. So you're going to run an agent that is going to go into your calendar and get your free days. So it's going to ignore all the days that you've added in your calendar that you're busy, and then only return your free days, and then send it as a message to the person, that I return it to the person and be like, oh, he did have my free days. You can book a meeting with any of my free days. This just works the same as booking confirmation. If you don't want to run it outside, because the booking confirmation system just means that you're going to have a front end, maybe say a Google form or whatever, your website, a front end that way they're going to fill in and pick the available time, and then it comes into your Google sheet as the back end. But this particular one, this is just like what they're going to get once they come into your WhatsApp. They book it. They want to book a meeting that the agent is just going to run and get your available days and send it to them. So that is system number three. System number four is going to be the lead capture system. So if you have leads also reaching out to you on WhatsApp to want to buy something from you, to want to book your services, to want to whatever they're trying to do. So you also want to capture it so that you can have it in your customers database, so that in case you want to, follow up on them in the later days, you also want to have, like a database of all of your customers. This could be a very helpful system to have if you always have customers reaching out to you on your WhatsApp. So what you would do is watch for new messages there, and then you have this that is going to route the lead. So what it is going to do is, if the first one is, if the lead is, as you can see here, is going to analyze the chat and then generate the best response for the customer. So the person wants to order something, the person wants to buy something, the person is interested in your service or something. So that means that that person is most likely, a prospecting customer, right? So you can generate the response and send to them and add their contact on your database, so that if in future they don't later buy, you can easily reach out to them from the data that you already have and be like, oh, you didn't buy from us, what happened? How can we do better, so that next time you can patronize us and all those kind of things. And then the other route would be, if their message does not contain any of that, if they're not showing interest in trying to buy something from you, you can just generate a better a response and send a message to them. Or also you can also send a message to your own personal number, because this the first one could be like your WhatsApp, your business number that they're reaching out to, and maybe you're not on your phone at that same time. You can get a message on your own personal number that, oh, there is a there is something, that there's someone that is inquiring about something in your business WhatsApp. You can do the same for both of them. So once it adds and creates the customer on your database, it goes ahead and messages you that, oh, there is someone that wants to buy something here, or there is someone that has an inquiry here, whichever way. So that is system. Let's be sure of the numbers I'm counting. One, two, three. Okay, that's system number 4. So we move over to system number 5, which is going to be the orders extraction system. So what this is going to do is extract all of your order details and feed it into your database for you, so that you can have an orders database, right? So if I go into this, what I'm going to say is watch for messages. So anytime someone sends a message and that message contains, oh, I've ordered something, I'm ordering so thing, I'm paying for this, that. So you are going to go in and extract all of the data around their order. So what are they paying for? How much did they pay? What time did they pay? You're going to go ahead and extract all of them and pass it as a JSON and add it in your database. So all of those their orders goes into your database, so that you can have an orders database. So that way you can easily go back at the end of the month to ask you to look at the data that you have and be like, oh, how many people tried to order and how many people actually completed their order, right? So that is a perfect system that you can use for that. The next system here is going to most definitely be your order status system. So every time someone has completed an order and then they're waiting for their order, normally you would go to them, you would tell them, oh, your order will be delivered to you in 2 days, and you will not send them any message again until it is 2 days. So this system will take care of always updating them, so that they will not feel ghosted. It will always update them on how far their package is. So say their package is en route, their package has left your office, and it's with the delivery person. You can generate a response and send it to the person and be like, oh, your package is out for delivery. Or if the package, after the order has been completed, the package is just being packed, you're packing the person's order, you can send them a message, oh, we are currently packing your orders, we will send it out maybe in 24 hours or something. When you finally send it out, you can tell them, oh, we've sent out your order, you should receive it in so time. And then when the rider calls you and tells you, oh, I've delivered the package, you can send them a message and also be like, the rider says you should have received your package. Now if you haven't, please let us know. This kind of systems will really help you keep communication with your customers very professional and very fluent, so that they don't feel ghosted, they don't feel like, oh, where's my package, I didn't get anything from this person. So yeah, those are six WhatsApp systems that you can have for your business that you will not regret. If you want this bundle, I can just send it to you for free. I set this up for one of my friends' business some time back. So if you want this bundle, I can send it to you for free, completely for free. If you want any custom setup at all for your business, you can send me a DM on LinkedIn. My LinkedIn will be tagged in the comment. And if you have any questions around WhatsApp, automating your WhatsApp, how do you get started and everything, please feel free to drop it in the comments and I'll be responding to all of them. And thank you for sticking around to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. If you found this video useful, please do well to subscribe, comment, and share to other business owners that you think will find any of these systems useful. Thank you so much for sticking around, and bye.